Sterling on it.
He does the fin.
Think you can disrespect the Suga show and walk away? These fighters thought O'Malley was just a hype train until he turned their lights out and silenced the cocky talk. Welcome to the breakdown of how Sean O'Malley systematically dismantled his biggest haters. From world champions to heavy hitters, no one escaped the pink-haired sniper's brutal precision in these fights.
I'm gonna smash Peter. How about that? Is that a better answer?
Before we dive into the carnage, make sure to like and subscribe to the Band-Aid Battalion MMA for your daily dose of fight world justice. Aljamain Sterling. For years, the narrative surrounding Sean O'Malley was that he was protected. Critics, fans, and especially the reigning champion at the time, Aljamain Sterling, claimed that Sean had been gift-wrapped his way to the top.
I guarantee you, we step in there, I think I fold that man in half in one round.
Sterling didn't just doubt Sean, he mocked him. In the lead-up to UFC 292, Sterling repeatedly called Sean a YouTube fighter and a Dana White privilege recipient. He promised to take Sean down and expose the lack of a ground game.
I guess Daddy Dana's letting him out the playpen and allow him to come play with the big boys. So it is what it is. If that's the next guy, it should be. He's been protected for so long.
Treating the fight like a foregone conclusion, Sterling walked into the octagon with the swagger of a man who thought he was fighting an amateur. But curiosity is a dangerous thing in the octagon, and Sterling was about to find out exactly what happens when you underestimate the most dangerous sniper in the bantamweight division. From the opening bell, the tension was suffocating. Sterling was chasing, trying to find the hips, but Sean's movement was like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands. Every time Sterling thought he had a bead on him, Sean was gone. Then came the moment that shattered the Funk Master's world. Sterling, desperate to close the distance, lunged in with a lazy left hand. It was the mistake Sean had been baiting him into for months. With the precision of a surgeon, Sean stepped back and launched a counter right hand that landed flush on the jaw. Sterling didn't just fall, he collapsed into the canvas, his reign ending in a flurry of ground and pound.
Sterling on it.
The paper champion talk died right there. But wait until you see the look on the faces of the front row celebrities who thought Sean didn't stand a chance. After shattering the dreams of the Funk Master, Sean O'Malley decided to take on the most feared boogeyman in the division to prove he wasn't just a one-hit wonder. Petr Yan.
I don't think we're on the same level. I believe I'm better fighters than him, and in all aspects, you know.
Petr and No Mercy Yan is widely regarded as one of the most violent strikers in MMA history.
That's it.
When he was scheduled to fight Sean O'Malley at UFC 280, he didn't just expect to win. He expected to commit a felony on live television. Yan mocked Sean's hair, his tattoos, and his style, famously calling him a pink poodle. The MMA community largely agreed. Most pundits predicted Yan would walk through Sean's fancy striking and break him mentally and physically. The fight, however, turned into an instant classic. Yan came forward like a Terminator, landing heavy shots and showing off his elite wrestling. But something happened that Yan didn't account for. Sean O'Malley has a chin made of granite and a heart that refuses to quit. Every time Yan landed a bomb, Sean fired back twice as hard.
Oh, nice!
The poodle had teeth, and they were razor sharp. In the third round, Sean landed a knee that opened a massive gash on Yan's face, turning the No Mercy machine into a bloody mess.
Flexibility helped there. Nice knee up the middle there from O'Malley. Left hand split.
It was a high-level chess match played at 100 miles per hour. When the decision was announced in favor of O'Malley, the world was in shock, but the stats didn't lie. Sean had outstruck the most feared striker in the division. You won't believe the damage Sean's face took in this fight just to prove he belongs at the top of the food chain. While the elite fighters were learning to respect Sean O'Malley the hard way, one newcomer thought he could become a legend by simply refusing to go down. Chris Moutinho.
I'm the most exciting fighter that this roster is gonna have on the card. I'm coming to bring a war the entire time.
Every now and then, A fight comes along that is so one-sided, it becomes uncomfortable to watch. This was Sean O'Malley versus Chris Moutinho. Moutinho took the fight on short notice and immediately started acting like he was the baddest man on the planet. He walked forward with his hands down, shaking his head no every time Sean landed a strike. It was the ultimate display of cockiness, trying to prove that Sean's power was a myth. What followed was a masterclass in target practice.
O'Malley's having a little bit of a hard time.
Sean O'Malley didn't just hit Moutinho, he painted a masterpiece on his face using only his fists. Sean landed a staggering 230 significant strikes. To put that in perspective, most fighters don't land that many in 3 full fights. Moutinho's head was snapping back like a Pez dispenser with every jab and cross. The most insane part? Moutinho kept talking. He kept coming forward, telling Sean he was soft. But the Suga show has a way of turning bravado into a hospital visit. Late in the 3rd round, the referee finally saw enough. Moutinho was still standing, but his brain had left the building minutes ago. Check out the slow-motion replays of these shots. It's a miracle Moutinho's jaw stayed attached to his head, having turned a zombie into a cautionary tale.
Kid is trying. I mean, he's not hurt in the sense that he can't walk.
Sean O'Malley moved on to a veteran who thought he could use old man's strength to bully the rising star, Raulian Paiva.
He's got a lot of skill, and he can be a threat and a good fighter against certain fighters. But with all due respect, I don't see a threat.
Raulian Paiva entered UFC 269 on a hot streak. He was the veteran, the guy who was supposed to be too big and too strong for the lanky O'Malley. In the pre-fight press conferences, Paiva dismissed Sean's skills, claiming he was all flash and no substance. He promised to pressure Sean, back him against the fence, and make it a dirty fight. Paiva truly believed that Sean would fold under the pressure of a real dogfight. The fight started, and Paiva did exactly what he said he would. He moved forward. But walking towards Sean O'Malley is like walking into a minefield without a map. Sean used his incredible reach and fence to keep Paiva guessing. Every time Paiva tried to unload, Sean was an inch out of range, returning fire with lightning speed. Then the trap snapped shut. Sean landed a right hand that wobbled Paiva, and instead of backing off, Sean smelled blood. He unleashed a flurry of hooks and straights that sent Paiva stumbling across the octagon.
Fighters, we have seen it.
Oh! Big leg with a right for O'Malley.
The fight was over in the 1st round. Paiva went from cocky challenger to a highlight reel victim in less than 5 minutes. Watch how Sean does his signature basketball celebration before the ref even officially stops the clock. With every hater silenced and every pressure fighter defeated, Sean O'Malley had only one debt left: to pay the only man to ever put a 1 in his loss column. Marlon Quito Vera, too.
I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna drill a hole to his face, and then what? There's no talking in there.
This was personal. For years, Marlon Chito Vera acted as if his first win over Sean fight, where Sean's peroneal nerve shut down, was a display of pure dominance. Chito acted like he owned Sean's legacy. He called Sean fragile, weak, and a made-up superstar. When they were scheduled for a rematch at UFC 2999 for the title, the stakes couldn't have been higher. Chito walked to the cage with a smug grin, convinced he was Sean's kryptonite. What happened next was 25 minutes of absolute perfection from Sean O'Malley. It wasn't just a fight, it was an execution of a game plan.
Nice snipe to the body by O'Malley. Now he goes up top.
Sean moved like a ghost, peppering Chito with jabs, body kicks, and spinning back fists. Chito, known for his durability, was being dismantled piece by piece. In the 2nd round, Sean landed a knee to the face that sounded like a gunshot. It would have knocked out 99% of the human population, but Chito's chin held up. However, his spirit was breaking. By the 5th round, Chito was a walking bruise, unable to land anything meaningful. Sean didn't just win the decision, he pitched a shutout. He proved that the first fight was a fluke, and that he is light years ahead of his rival. The striking stats for this fight are genuinely hard to believe. Stay tuned to see the final scorecard breakdown. Who do you think has the best chance to finally stop the Suga Show? Is there anyone left who can handle that precision striking, or is Sean O'Malley destined to be the GOAT of the 135-pounders? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown of Sean destroying his haters, make sure to smash that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the Band-Aid Battalion MMA and hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment of the action. We've got plenty more savage content coming your way. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.